I'm not feeling so good though. But I guess I probably should still go to work.
No!
Okay. Hey there, sickos. Trace here for DNews. Flu season is serious and it's different every year, which is why we keep needing flu shots. But flu shots don't stop every infection every time, which is why when you're sick, just stay home. Trust me, no one is so important at their job that they can get everyone else sick. Oh, Trace, I'll just go to work and I'll sit at my desk and no one will get sick. I won't touch them. Wrong. A study by the American Society for Microbiology found within 2 to 4 hours of putting just a little contaminant on a doorknob or a coffee pot handle or a tabletop, 40 to 60% of workers were infected. Boom! One doorknob. They used a virus called MS2, which doesn't infect humans, but can spread in the same way as any human pathogen. And the researchers said, quote, it spread like crazy. The researchers tested up to 100 fomites, places where infections can live, like, quote, light switches, bed rails, tabletops, countertops, push buttons, coffee pot handles, sink tap handles, doorknobs, phones, and computer equipment. They found the virus everywhere, and it only took hours to get from a tabletop onto people's skin. Virus contamination moves quickly and gets on everything, which, it might come as a shock to you, but the word viral comes from how quickly viruses can spread, just like an Ellen tweet from the Oscars. Hands are everywhere, keyboards, desks, and things all over your school or office, and they spread that infection around. Plus, you touch your face an average of every 3 minutes. In a natural environment, not one where an experimenter puts it there, viruses can still spread, and they survive on surfaces for hours, or just simply travel through the air. When a sick coworker coughs or sneezes, they're throwing about 1.5 liters of air out of their lungs and between 3,000 and 40,000 droplets of saliva tainted with those pathogens. If those droplets are small enough, like less than 4 microns, they can live on in the air, waiting to be inhaled by passersby even hours later. The larger droplets can fall onto surfaces where they are picked up and moved around by human activity. When people touch a surface, we pick up between 30 and 40% of the organisms on that surface. You're welcome, nightmares. Remember, viruses and bacteria live in the world all the time. We are constantly coming in contact with them, not just around sick people. Though, the thing is, most are fought off by the immune system every day, constantly. This is actually a good thing because it keeps our defenses strong. But once a sick person enters our midst, those sneeze and surface droplets aren't just testing our defenses. That person is carrying a pathogen that has somehow circumvented their immune responses, so it can probably do the same to us. Researchers at Cornell found that people who come to work sick account for 60% of health costs for businesses. But why do people come to work? Well, because people can tell when you're absent. Absenteeism is a serious issue for employee productivity and thus is often studied. But now science is catching on to presenteeism, or the act of working while sick. New studies in this area have found you're not helping, you're hurting. One study in population health management found $1,600 are lost per employee annually because of presenteeism. And the Journal of Occupational Environmental Medicine found a 2.3 to 1 ratio of productivity to medical costs. It's actually cheaper for you to stay home than to come to work. Plus, you're not infecting other employees, which drives up the costs further for your business. So just stay home, stop coming to the office. We work in a digital-friendly age and at digital-friendly offices, so people can often work from home, keeping their sickness to themselves, which is important. In studies of people with chronic illnesses, researchers find it's better to take a sick day and be refreshed than work debilitated without a break. Presenteeism is a pretty new idea, as is the idea that we can work from home, actually. So researchers are still struggling to find hard and fast costs to support business policies. The Harvard Business Review said, without a standard tool for measurement, there is a lot of confusion about what we're even measuring. More research is obviously needed, but in the meantime, if you are sick and you insist on being at work, keep in mind, you're spreading your sickness around. Avoid physical contact with others and wash your hands often. If you are at work with sick people and you are not sick, make sure you wash your hands often and be aware of the common fomites. But to be honest, the fear of these illnesses spreads way faster than even the diseases themselves. So don't go bubble boy on us. Just be aware and wash your hands. You'll be fine. Plus, you're made of viruses anyway, so you shouldn't be that worried about them. What? You didn't know that? Oh, well, Julia explains that you are completely filled up with viruses here.
There are some old viruses in our DNA that control when certain genes get switched on and off. The researchers say this suggests that retroviruses have played an important role in the development of a complex brain.
Thanks for watching DNews, everybody. Do you go to work sick? Why? Why do you do that? Really, actually tell us down in the comments, and let's break down some stereotypes. For example, contractors usually don't get paid for sick days. That's messed up. Thanks for watching DNews. Keep coming back here every day for more, and please subscribe so you get all of our videos every day. Thanks for watching.